What's up, gamers? Welcome back to some more regularly scheduled Dead by Daylight content, and today it's Vecna Day. It's Vecna 2 Vectua, or simply just Henry, or the first killer that I've ever recorded because he's named the first. I'll be taking my applause as a check in the mail. So for today's build, I wanted to combine a couple of perks on the first to make him this kind of passive, all-around slowdown build. And it was something that was recommended in the Deathslinger mains Discord as a build for Deathslinger, but I figured Deathslinger doesn't need to be the only one who's actually running this, and we can try out the new killer showcase's power and everything that's changed from the PTB, which, by the way, we did look over the patch notes, or I did myself. There's basically nothing in there. The only thing is that Vecna's now in the game, as is Dustin and 11, and aside from that, there's a whole bunch of bug fixes, including the Deathslinger POV rifle aiming bug that I've been told hasn't been fixed for a fourth time, and there was a slight change to Vecna's power overall. But with that all out of the way, let's actually just talk about the perks. So first we have Turn Back the Clock, which is a new perk with this killer, where after we hook a survivor for 60 seconds, we press the ability button to make a target generated within 20 meters explode, lose 10%, progress, and start progressing. Then we have Secret Project, where when the totem is blessed or cleansed, we then block a random unblock generator for 30 seconds, and when one or more generators becomes locked, we gain undetectable for 30. Then we have Hex Plaything, where the first time that we hook a survivor, they become cursed, and a dull totem becomes lit with this hex, and then that Plaything totem reveals to the cursed survivor within 16 meters of it, but if the totem stays up, then they will continue to be oblivious for the remainder of its duration. Then we have Hex Pentimento, where whenever a totem is rekindled, survivors heal and repair 20% slower, and then +3 for each additional rekindled totem. Survivors do see the aura of this perk within 16 meters, but basically the idea, as you can see, is that we want to hook survivors to get Turn Back the Clock for a little more gen kick, especially from a distance. Then we have Secret Project, which either they get hooked and they're oblivious, or they cleanse their totem and I become undetectable. Then when they cleanse their totem, I have Pentimento, and then if they cleanse Pentimento, I become undetectable again. For add-ons, we're running two that sounded like they were the best ones to me, but I'm not entirely sure. We have the Shattered Wrist Rocket, where the explosion from the undergate attack breaks all pallets and instantly damages generators caught in the blast. So it just kind of feels like an efficient add-on where you break a generator, you possibly break a pallet, you also possibly tag a survivor with a token of World Breaker. And then the Electrode Cap, where at the start of the second phase of World Breaker mode, survivors more than 26 meters away from me have their aura revealed for 6 seconds, so we get a little bit of information in case we're having difficulty finding survivors after the first one. Basically like a miniature barbecue and chili. And of course, a blood point offering, because we always want to get our blood points in to get everything leveled up. I'm trying to get all my survivors to Prestige 3, and I'm working my way slowly throughout the list right now. But with that breakdown out of the way, let's go ahead and get our very first games of DBD. Alright, Badham Preschool. I really need this map to get out of the freaking rotation. It's kind of disappointing, honestly. Last game didn't go so well. Many people who are very clearly experienced at playing against this killer. And then I, simultaneously, was not experienced with the killer because it was my first game. And I had 2 hook states at the end, and then also my keybinds were wrong. So apparently now you can like activate Turn Back the Clock, but it defaults to the use event or your like ability key, which is E by default. And it's a problem for me because frickin' what's it called? My churning, when I turn left and right whenever I'm playing like Oni or something, is Q and E. Okay, tag her once. Tag her. Oh, we aimed a little bit too far ahead. That's okay. Do lose a gen pretty quickly, unfortunately. I think these teamwork perks are not working out for me. Take a tag there, maybe. What are we doing here? Do you think I don't see you? Okay. Well, I'm trying to make content here, so I can't do a whole lot with you, unfortunately. Oh, I almost predicted her double back there. Almost. I'm like M2 zoning a little bit too heavy. Okay, get a tag, that's fine. I feel like these people might be on for, like, trying to go for pickups here. Take an M1. And they pick up. Knock her down. Again. And now, we knock you down too. That's 2. Let's pick up. I think they might be on like some teamwork perk builds, because that first gem went by very quickly, unfortunately. Up you go. First hook down. And then we can... No, I changed my keybind, and it's still... You know what, whatever. We'll just do a little spin every time we try and activate it. It's fine. But now you're oblivious. And now we have oblivious on you, and then we'll have oblivious on this person, and then we'll have undetectable when they try to cleanse our totems as well. Yeah. Break this pallet as well. Actually, we can go for the undergate attack here. And then break everything if we want. Okay. Nothing happening, actually. I was right, I did see somebody there. Did I even... What? That was weird. Oh, the visual... There's a visual bug there. That was expired a long time ago. Interesting. Well, you know, we've already found a bug. First day of the event. Not bad, not bad. The event, of course, being... Oh, hey. Vecna's out. Knock her down, because we're still in World Breaker. They haven't done anything to prevent me from having that. Do I have basement down here? I can't recall. I don't. I see, I see. Which means that I need to go up here and break this out before I can pick you up. They are getting World Breaker completed here, so now that means that we can see where people are. I think I see an aura on that gen there, which we can then, of course, use our new perks on here. Oh, wait. Wonder where they were going. Interesting, interesting. Yes, very interesting. Oh, somebody downstairs? Hello. I think this person's still oblivious. So they had no idea. I want to use turn back the clock here. Yeah, I have to spin to do it. That's so annoying. I thought I rebound that keybind. Maybe I didn't apply my changes correctly. That'd be my mistake, really. They did unhook up here, so that means that I can now just, you know, go for another hook now. Yeet. Another hook onto you. The oblivious one. It's gonna look so goofy, though. I come out here and I look at the gen and I'm like, wee, I spin. I spin. Okay, Feng Min's back here. She's still oblivious, too. Should be, anyway. I hear her. Reignite my totem here. So now we have Pentimento active, which gives us that 20% slowdown. Plus 3% for every token that we have. And... maybe? Nah, I didn't aim far enough ahead. The activation delay really makes me hesitant sometimes. Hit here? Ooh. I hit her once. Ah. I was thinking that she might play the palette more directly. And she doesn't, so we're fine. We're good. Now we can pick you up, and then I can go put you on this pallet over here, and then we can do our little undergate traversal. Look for where all the survivors are. I think they're going to be on main, to be honest with you, because that's where the Kate was previously. So I have no reason to believe that she will be traveling elsewhere anyway. Look at that. We are correct. Hello. What's up? Yeah. We take all the damage generators there. We get our tokens up, and now World Breaker's active. Take a hit there onto you. And then maybe another one. Oh! Very close. Very, very close. They unhooked, I think. No, did they? I don't know what they did back there. Gotcha with the very tip of it. She has Calm Spirit, too. That's kind of funny. Very, very nice. A little bit of a forgiving hitbox on that, but I think it's kind of the same logic as what you have with Deathslinger, right? Which is to say that... Oh, hold on.
It will not be so easy.
Oh, I missed. I missed that. Hold on. Big spin. Whee! I thought I had rebound that to a different key, but apparently not. Take a hit onto the Sable. Take a hit onto you. And then you're not going to be able to get this in time, right? Okay. I guess my power just bugged? Can I just not... I don't know what she's doing, to be honest with you. Okay. Well, now I have Secret Project. The totem has been cleansed. And now, we can go and be undetectable yet again. It's a good prediction, though, on some of these hits. I am a pretty big fan of that. Hello. What's good? Oh, do you want to get... You trying to get all the tokens? You want the... Okay. I guess she's, like, trying to get the secret, Who's wants it? The, like, secret Mindbreaker Mori, which she has to be on Death Hook, and also have all World Breaker tokens, which is, like, a pair of things, which is something that's not included in the power description. People are like, well, how the heck is that in the... It's... I don't know why it's not in the power description. I think, like... Behavior was like, oh, we want to be cheeky, we want to have, like, have our players be like, yeah, we found this, like, cool little Easter egg thing. But I honestly think that, like, trying to hide, you can't reignite when you're in the upside down. That makes sense, that makes sense. But I think that, like, trying to hide that kind of feature behind cheekiness, I guess, is one way of putting it. Makes it frustratingly obscure, right? Like, it's something that's not clearly communicated, and so therefore, you'll never really know how that shit works out, unfortunately. You can't cancel the undergate attack when you do pop out of it. That is good to know. And I'm being run into a part of the map that I don't want to be in. I'm in a corner where there's no generators, I have no pressure whatsoever. Take a hit, though. Is it faster for me to... I think it might be faster for me to do this, right? Just experimenting, really. Yeah, it feels faster because I lose less distance this way. I lose way less distance this way. Hold on. Ah, good little churn back. I thought she would keep running forward, but unfortunately not a thing that all survivors will do. Pickups. We have World Breaker active. We do have 2 tokens onto the Sable. And up you go. Another token. Another Pentimento. And Plaything. Like good stuff. A little bit of progress here, I think. Let me see. No, there's not. She's been doing grandfather clocks. I see, I see. Well, I have no idea where the clocks are, to be honest with you. I might honestly just swing back here and look for wherever she is. Oh, she did unhook. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Let's go for the Fungmin, because she is dead on hook. You know. I think, like, one underrated aspect of this killer is going to be the fact that he can't really be body blocked when he's in his undergate attack. So you can run right through him. Is she trying to die? I'm not sure. Or maybe she's trying to get decisive strike value. That's possible. Either way. Either or. And then we can throw you up. Onto a hook. And now, to find the Fungmin. If she even wants to be found, you know. Like that's another consideration entirely. Nobody there? My power is back up too. Well, undergate traversal. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, I do feel like perks that help with traversal are going to be a lot more effective than most other most add-ons. Sorry, not perks. Add-ons is the word I was thinking of. I see you there. Oh, I thought you would go in the house. Okay. I thought she was on that generator. Thought she'd go inside the house. I was wrong on both accounts. It's kind of the weird setup here. Not one that I'm particularly big fan of. There we go. We'll take the hit, though. And then hit her here, maybe? Ooh, we do hit her there. Very cool. Break this out. She vaults the window out here. Vaults that window there. She's made a lot of distance now. There's no way that I can really catch her reasonably here. Unless she finds Hatch, which could be at Shack, could be in Maine, could be a whole bunch of different places. Kind of a awkward first look at the killer. Thus far. Peekaboo. It's me, Henry. You probably remember me from my Afton days. Awesome. A good M1, and then we'll get our final kill as well. Not with the Secret Mori just yet, but we still get this pretty cool effect here anyway. Early. Well, R.C.P.S. West Wing. Not ideal for sure, but it is a map. Since we spawned West Wing and we spawned downstairs, that probably means that they're like up in the library, most likely. Oh yeah, my guess. Over in this corner here. It makes such weird little spaghetti monster sounds. Okay. Oh, there's someone downstairs here, though. Two someone's downstairs here. I see. Let's do a little pranking, shall we? 2 little tokens onto Miss Sable Ward. Tisk, tisk, tisk. She's playing this palette. I can hit her here. Good hits, good hits. And, oh wait, she went this way. I thought she was still around the loop there. Yeah, she's so far away now, though. No! It's okay. We'll be able to make up for it, I think. They did clocks very quickly, too. Look how fast they've been able. This is faster than I've been able to kind of keep up with them, but that's okay. We can use our power to catch up, but I don't think it's particularly necessary. Well, you know what? No, it is. I think it is. I think it's good for catching up here. See how fast we can make it on our way here. If she plays this palette, she's going to die for it, so... Make a choice, Sable Ward. Yeah, cool. We zone her off. This is totally fine. I think. Maybe. Oh, we do lose a lot of distance for that, though. Off of her running away. That gen there. Good to know. I do need to get this down quickly if I can. Does she play the... She does. She plays the reception desk. Unfortunately, she knows how to double back. My ultimate weakness. I should get this. Barely. But I do know where the window is, at least. Not quite as easy for me to get the hit anyway, and our World Breaker had ended, so not a whole lot to be done about it. But we do get our first hook, our first bit of slowdown, and hopefully they change my ability button. There we go. Now it's on the right key that I wanted it on. Get a tag there for 11. One more token will get us back into World Breaker time. There we go. It's World Breaking hours. And buddy, it looks like whoever this is going to get injured too. Good. Oh, Nancy's voice changed. Hold on. That's a different voice on Nancy. I'm used to a very different sounding voice. Hold on. Hold on just a g-dang second. Ah, I thought she would play the palette. Unfortunately, she does not. But I guess it is, like, typical punishment for, you know, killers like this, is being able to hit them behind pallets and all that. So, you know, Pyramid Head kind of mentality. But a lot simpler, you know? A lot simpler than Pyramid Head. Because Pyramid Head doesn't have, like, an indicator for where his power goes. But this person does. Okay. Maybe we'll get this in time? Nice! Good double tag, actually. And maybe there? Damn, not quite. Not quite in range, but I will take my hook here. No hook spawns over here. It kind of spawned in this back room here. Normally there's like a hook that spawns right there, but I guess that's not the case this time. Another hook. Another day. For me. More time for myself on the map. That's still regressing. Thank you, TBTC. And I think they're all healing in this corner over here. Yes. Hello. Hello there, madam. I'm going to go run over to Hook, actually, because I feel like if they heal under Hook here, that means, undeniably, I miss, actually. Yeah, that's not undeniably what it means. It just means that I have missed. I don't think I need to... I don't have any reason to really M2 you here, because... I don't have World Breaker active, so we can just pow, you know? Just do this. I can't pick up because there's 2 people here. Or there were, rather. 2 people here. They've kind of run around the backside, though. Super awkward for me. Well, have to assume. Cool. Someone injured here. They broke one of my totems, but now I'm undetectable for that. I think was the sound I was hearing back there. I'm not sure. Generator does get blocked because of the totem cleanse. But I can come back up here. Reignite. Now it entices them to cleanse it. Ooh, even better. Now I get to be undetectable for longer because they'll inevitably see the damage, or the totem, right? And then they'll want to cleanse it. And then when they cleanse it, I become undetectable. Maybe this is the play. Maybe this is the way. Hello, madam. Thank you for the tokens. Unlucky me. Okay. Well, I guess if we're just giving up... What's our problem? Anybody know? Okay, well. It is Vecna Day. She has Decisive Strike. The pretend AFK strategy, I see. Oh, where the fuck? Oh, that's on the balcony up there. I was like, where is that even aiming? That's not even, like, a location that's reasonable. Yeah. I see you with your mirrored illusion shenanigans. Don't think haven't played these games before. I am an Ace main, after all. We're taking M1 here. Nice. A little adjustment gets us there. And I think we put it there. Oh, she almost runs into it. Whoa! A little bit of a server stutter there, too. Unfortunately. Damn. She is playing this half decent, I guess. She does have the pallet here. She'll double back on it, though. Ah, a little bit further than I expected, though. Tagged you there. And then we can throw this underneath her feet here. Ah. No, we can't. We're not allowed to. Brother. I body blocker, though. Lamau. Get fricked. Where? What? Oh, you can go in this bush now. Oh. I was not aware you could go in that bush. I don't go outside and inspect the bushes of RPD very often, I'm going to be honest with you. Alright, let's go use our power here. Random generator gets blocked. We know that they had progress at top of main. That's very close, but unfortunately not good enough. We'll go in front of her here. Oh, almost catch her. Almost catch her. And then we can also reignite this. Get another Pentimento stack real quick. And then see if we can track down this Sable here, who is back on the totem. Funny how that works. Yes. No reason to go for an M2 right now. Again, no tokens to be gathered. I kind of do want to go for that unhook out there, because getting a reset would be really damning for me. She might have Lyeth as well. That's probably why she's greeting this so hard. Gotcha. 3. 4 tokens. And Sable, you are in deep doo-doo. Nice dead hard. Nice dead hard. But I'm just that good. I can just hit you with all of those. And then once we're in World Breaker next, Sable, we have a little surprise for you. Kick this. Turn back the clock on that. And then run on out here. I think they might also be on main gen here, so I am inclined to, you know, catch up. Keep you out here, because, like, there really ain't much to be done about it. We did break that pallet, too, which is good. But yeah, like, we do want to try and get our chases on, right? Nice, good hit. I'm quite okay with that. I think I'm going to stick around here, though, because this person's cleansing this totem, or at least she wants to. And then there's this unhook save that goes on out here with people who are potentially getting ruined by the undetectable effect, the oblivious effect. We're undetectable again. Good. So now Sable's in big trouble here, if we can get her down quickly. Unfortunately, 15 seconds of haste and endurance might just be enough to save her ass. Got her. Nice. We get the Mind Breaker kill. It won't, like, really show quite as well, but we get 4 tokens, and then we get, you know, we get the full effect. Excuse me, madam. You just crouching on that? Girl, ran away. No, I can just keep doing this, though. Yeah, we'll get it eventually. Pick up. I think they've cleansed all of our totems this game, but the good news about them cleansing all these totems is that I've been able to slow this game down so immensely and be undetectable for a good majority of it, really, that it really doesn't matter. Like, so much time that we've bought for ourselves to actually get that done. Reignite this, slow things down again, go into the undergate attack here, and then go over to this generator, because this is the one that I know the least about. Take a listen. Nothing. Perfect. So this means these people are likely healing over on library side, because remember they did the totem while I was up here. And they have pressure on this generator here. Drop down. Real quick. More Mindbreaker totems on you. Whoa, I might hit that. I don't. I'm very close to hitting it, though. Yeah. Outdoor, maybe? Outdoor gen might be a problem. Potentially. Let me see. Can we... I think we hang this here? No, we don't. Damn, these people are, like, so good at dodging this shit now. Like, look at this. Look at how imprecise it is for me. Ooh. Yeah, I just have to take an M1, I guess. Bonk. Can't really do much about hitting her with the special attack. Damn, like, yeah, you can just double back so easily with this, and it's very hard to aim because of the detonation delay. Get World Breaker going, and then hopefully get a tag here. She'll double back pretty heavy. Nice. We do read it properly that time. Plaything is still up. One token of Plaything. I don't know whose it is. Pentimento is also still up, which I'm assuming is going to get cleansed pretty soon. I need to go outside to this gen out here. Not a whole lot of progress here, so I'm more worried about the one in Maine then, if I'm understanding that correctly. Yeah, I am more worried about the one in Maine here. Oh wait, but this person's going back outside. Hold on. We can just catch you here. Take a big bit of damage there. Very good for me. She does lose, or make a lot of distance. We do lose a lot of distance for it. Turn back the clock, do a little drive-by kicking without having to spend any time actually kicking, which is the real strength of this perk, I would say. Unfortunately, we're two-hooking everyone. Aside from the Sable, obviously. Good little dodge. It does zone her, though. I guess, like, do I make distance on that? Yes, I do. She overcommits to the vault, and we get another hook off of it, too. They unhook the lady, the Astri in Maine there. I'm gonna go break this pallet while we're here, and then go for Maine, I think, is probably my best option. So, into the underground we go. The upside-down underground. It's the undergate, but you are... Oh, wait, hold on. This is problematic for you. This is a real big problem for you, Abrams from Deadlock. This is a real big problem for you. I think she's the oblivious one. I'm not sure, though. Can't remember whose. I don't know whose totems have been cleansed and what have you. It would be really interesting if there was an update to DBD where you actually got to see on the HUD as the killer what status effects that survivors have. The ones that you've inflicted, you know? Should just have this down pretty quick now. No reason to actually, like, go for a World Breaker attack when there is no World Breaker to be had. So we get her down. We can get another hook here. And this should be closing out the game now. I am getting a little bit better with predicting the movement of the survivors, but it is unwieldy for sure. Like, it feels like Pyramid Head in some ways, but, like, less, how would I put it? Threatening? In a manner of speaking? Like, I mean, obviously the attack is good. They healed upstairs, by the way, so we know exactly where they are. Let's see. When you miss with Pyramid, or when you attack with Pyramid Head kinda... Hello. Do I hit her? I do! Nice! Doesn't quite get her to the Mind Breaker, because we do get the tokens, the World Breaker tokens, but, you know. Take a good hit from the long range smack there. Wow, that was a long cooldown, though, I will say. A lot of really long cooldowns. 11's nearby, too. I believe that's 11's Scream, I'm not sure. And let's just go for an M1 attack here. Yeah. You probably have Decisive Strike, that's what you're doing here. Or no, you used Decisive Strike earlier. We're fine. Did you use was it you that used Decisive Strike earlier? I can't recall now. Either way, neat little 3K. We do end up winning the game eventually on RPD, but holy smokes, it does take us a while. The good thing is that we actually did use our totem build to pretty great effectiveness. Either the survivors stay oblivious the whole game, or I become undetectable, and they cleanse the totem, and then I get Pentimento, and then they cleanse, and then I become undetectable. Which is kind of mean. You know, it's kind of mean. Kind of a neat little combo. Anyway, we got to go find Hatch and or the final survivor, and then we'll go ahead and take you to the next game. Well, we get another underground map, or an indoor map, rather, but this one is specifically underground, and it's actually simpler than it looks, even though it is said to be complex. A lore-accurate map. Hawkins National Laboratory. A bird over here? Why, there is indeed a survivor behind that bird. No aura rating, just, you know, natural-born talent, I guess? Oh, it's Dusty Boy. Still tag him anyway, because we did predict him on that. He doesn't play the pallet right away, or doesn't vault it, which is good. You know, some people will panic vault quite frequently. Can't get a good read on him, really. I think, like, here's gonna be a good spot. Nah. This pallet actually does take forever. Unfortunately, with this guy being a 110 killer, it's going to be quite a bit of problematic, or quite problematic. Oh, I was hoping I could hit somebody on that, but not allowed. Not allowed when you have somebody that's aware. Oh yeah, this is a sprint versus vigil gamer. No, it's not. Oh, I kind of tried to predict it. I didn't quite get it though. She's not playing the pallet. He's not playing the pallet at all, though. So double back? Doesn't double back that time. You, Quentin, are a very strange individual. I think I might actually just hit you there. Very cool. And we'll take a little M2 here. Good attempt at the fake, but I think I'm just slightly better. We can body block. Very nice. Get a little M1 there. No reason to try and fake out anything. World Breaker is active now, and I just gotta get this person down. And swing. Could be balance landing. I don't think I heard him scream when he dropped. Yeah, look at that distance he made, holy. Absolutely giga balance landing. Look at that. Now you're in trouble, buddy. Oh, he doesn't double back. Okay. I'm trying to, like, test his movement. And test it we have. You have been testised. Unfortunately, we do lose our first gen pretty much right away, but Plaything is active. Turn back the clock is active. 2 gens down for the price of 1 survivor. Pretty good chases, honestly. I did transfer a chase once. I tried to, like, flick a bit sooner for that. Wow, 3 gens. Never mind. Excuse me. Pardon me. Pardon me for trying something different, I guess. Good little prediction on the movement there, I would say. Now we just gotta chase this person down if we can even get to her in time. I kind of overshot that, but I think I would have had her if I hadn't. Like, it wasn't a misplay on my part, or it was a misplay on my part more than a good play on her part, if that makes sense. Fast little second hook, I guess, comparatively speaking. I do think this killer is relatively easy to counter, though. Does feel a lot more like I have been saying, oh, it's like Pyramid Head, because functionally it feels like Pyramid Head, right? Like you have a range attack that can kind of prevent people from going behind pallets and everything. But what it really feels like to me, comparatively speaking, anyway, is Unknown, actually. In the sense that the best play against the Unknown and the best play against Henry is like trying to go up and kiss him. And if you can kiss your killer, then you'll be able to pretty accurately get things done. Unfortunately, we're going to lose this gen up here, too. Unless there's a hook in here, there's not. No safety in the glass room, but that gen will be getting done. And so I don't really have time on this anymore, unless I can kind of like do a little cheeky something here. No. Not in range anyway. Oh, wait, you're here. We've run up the... You haven't run anywhere. Hold on, it's spooky bush. Ain't no bush that's spooky to me, baby. They're just... People are just cowards. Not intending to tunnel the TTV, I guess, but... Ah, unlucky me. Unlucky me. Take a token there. Not quite. Maybe we can get more hits here. Nice. Another World Breaker token onto her. And you really can't body block for this killer at all. Look at that shit. Incredible. We do remember that the Kate has a flashlight, but I'm fairly certain that now that that TTV has been unhooked and everything, they're going to be going back for the portal room gen, and I have lost all my precious progress on gens, but oh well. That's okay. They healed back here. Hold on. Maybe we're okay. Maybe I can get back and like turn back the clock here just in time. Potentially. Unless Dustin's on it. Nobody on it directly, so we at least do zone him off of it for now. Our power is still active, by the way. I want to go up here and like remote kick this if I can. I don't have an angle on it. There we go. Now I do. Use our little undergate attack here. Yeah, now that I'm looking at it, now that I'm thinking about it, now that I've had a little bit of now that I've had a think about it, I do believe that the best add-ons are going to be the ones that increase the undergate attack capabilities. Anything with mobility really is just going to go so crazy on this killer. Take a hit there. She was still in the base kit endurance, so that's why she doesn't go down right away. Unfortunately. But... Ah, damn, that was kind of like my one-shot, one opportunity. But we do... not really have time. What I really do want to hit, though, is the Quentin Smith. And the reason for that is that I want to get World Breaker on him and then kill him with a Mind Break. Because it'll be a lot easier for me than trying to go for a hook. Although, let's not even bother Portal. They can take the glass room. I think I've just kind of got to chalk that one up as a loss. We got to go back here. I think Dustin... Ah, damn, maybe I can't chalk that up as a loss. That's so unfortunate for me. Yeah, cool. We fake her out so hard. We zone her a little bit. Make her take the hit there. That was nerfed slightly, by the way. It used to be 1.25, and now it's 1.5 seconds, which feels, I think, adequately punishing enough for a whiff, but... Oh, I thought she was going a totally different direction with that. Let's hit anybody up here, maybe? Yep. Very cool. She's still up there. I can see... I saw her outfit. Drop back. I don't really... This is such an awkward angle to work with here. Can't really see her very well either. Hold on. Let me... Oh, she just plays the pallet that way. I see. Take a hit. There is a big punish for whiffing your attack, too. Like, that feels like a solid 2 seconds, maybe? Okay, that's all tokens active. She does not have quite as much experience as the rest of the team has against this killer, but unfortunately it is Hawkins, and I am losing this game pretty heavily. And she's in a safe spot where it'll take me a while to go back and grab this, but at least we have turned back the clock to, like, somewhat remotely hit the generator. Either way. Another hook for me, and then we can go up and throw... We'll turn back the clock action on this. No, we can't. Game's over, actually. I've been seeing a lot of hyper-focused stakeout builds today as well, because that perk combo was not touched. And then I've simultaneously also seen a lot of... Oh, she doesn't double back at all. Wow. I thought she would that time. I keep, like, throwing it close because I'm thinking, like, yeah, surely you would like to go for the yeah, see, look, you can just walk up and kiss Henry right on his cute little mouth. Oh, I can't, what? Okay, well, you actually just body blocked your friend in there, which is really funny to me. Now if I can get the Nia down in the next... I have to, like, wait 10 seconds, though, unfortunately. Because, you know, everything just kind of sucks. Forever. Got her. We get the mind break, at least. Yes. What? No, hold on. Hold on. Why won't you let me... Give me mind break. There we go. That's the one I wanted. We'll take your brain. Bam. Snap your neck. The messy animation. It doesn't follow, like, the same rules as the, Mori animations usually. Oh, and she's just gone. Her corpse isn't even here anymore. Hawkins decided it wanted to reclaim Nia at the end of the day. Unfortunately, not going to get too much more out of this game as it is Hawkins. And also, I think that these new, like, generator speed perks have just been absolutely detrimental for generator speeds. So, if you're playing video games lately, do bring full slowdown, do tunnel, because you're going to be running into a lot of stuff there. But that's also me just speaking with copium. Doesn't look like we had any of the new perks either. I just played that really badly. Quentin with Soul Garden made for this. Empathy. Interesting. That's actually a really cool perk combo. I like that quite a bit. And then Nia just wasn't quite as experienced against Vecna, but that's okay. Anyway, that's me rambling, ranting about a problem that doesn't even exist, exists only in my mind. And I will see you all in the next video. Hope you enjoyed this attempt at some Vecna gameplay. More stuff to follow with the perks and everything in the next few days. And I hope you enjoy your little bit of Dead by Daylight. See you later. Bye-bye.